It's the American League All-Stars and the National League All-Stars. Gotta love the All-Star festivities. Always a great show. We'll be back to get this thing started after this. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shabby. Singy, always special when we get together to call the All-Star game.
Well, we've done a lot of these together, and sometimes you come in and think, ho-hum, another year. But once you look and you see these All-Star players, their uniforms on, them interacting with one another, you realize just how special it is. It's going to be a great one today.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. About to get started here. Today's starting pitcher, Spencer Strider.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front. This game.
So here we go with the very limited MudCats All-Star festivities. The Turbo Yoda, who somehow barely did what is going on with his shoes. They are behind my camera, so you can't see them very well. Oh, now they're behind the ticker. They're just like metallic. I'm really confused as to what that's about, but here we go.
And that's in the dirt.
Now, of course, we would have to go against Kodai Senga and his forkball here in the All-Star game. And Turbo Yoda pops it up.
Beck settles underneath it.
Well, this is why we put him in where we did. Simply because we can get multiple at-bats this way.
Here's Corey Seager.
1-0 to the National League.
Strike.
Good swing and a slider. Yep. I don't know if we really want MudCats franchise here tonight. I suck at baseball right now, so.
And then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing play.
Fights that one away in the count.
On off 97 from Edwin Diaz.
Throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated.
Bring it back.
He's having a hard time catching up.
He did, below.
1 and 2.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit.
2 on Turbo Yoda here. We generally don't do very much in the All-Star game.
Don't miss in the zone, because that's where you get hurt.
Just outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Just missed on it.
Man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Ground ball.
Ground ball.
To be fair, not much else we were going to be able to do with that. Turbo Yoda's out, and that likely does end his All-Star game.
Baseball from the Lone Star State, an AL West matchup on the show. It's Nashville and the Texas Rangers. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about ready to go. And on the mound today, Cody Bradford. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Yeah, his batting average against is actually
Now it's going to be
Solid numbers on the year for Cody Bradford. ERA under 4.
fastball for a strike.
We're back in action with the Nashville MudCats. Evo rocking a 10-game hit streak at the top of the lineup. And for a team that the last couple times we've taken them out have gotten off to bad starts and, you know, really never rebounded, it'd be nice to have a hot start. Evo, that's actually some power. It's caught in left center field. Wyatt Langford ran it down. No changes to the lineup. Left-handed hitting is just not really a thing on this team. So 8 right-handers to take on Texas's starter today. Ash batting second, batting .238.
Understand what's in his repertoire. Be aggressive in what you can handle.
Fastball at 89. I suppose I should look a little bit closer in at this repertoire. There's no velo here. There's none. So we can sit back a little bit longer. watch these pitches come to us.
Outside with a breaking
Curveball
ball.
never really had much of a chance.
Out towards right
Speaking
center
of
field,
no power,
Garcia
well,
sizes this
Evo's
one
hit
up.
was too hard. This
That's
one
out
not
number
hard
2.
enough. I stand corrected.
2 outs, base is empty.
And here is our
Right
lone
fielder,
chat
Dude.
all-star.
The Dude.
If you can see him on your screen. You can only see part of him. The Turbo Yoda.
And a strike. The Dude was recently in the All-Star game for the first time. A nice career.
His cleats are
achievement.
still broken, by the way.
Swings
Oh,
and
I know
misses
what
and
it
one down
is.
below the zone.
They actually recently updated some of the Adidas cleats, and I believe that's what Turbo Yoda had, so that's why they look like that. I probably have to go in and change something. Ground ball. Play from second base. Jump throw in the first inning.
That's a great play. We'll go to the bottom of the first.
Sweet.
0-0.
1, 2, 3 goes Nashville. Even Knight to the hill against, I do believe, our division leaders.
Back at Globe Life Field. And
Just odd numbers for Eve Knight. The ERA, the whip, nothing you'd be too upset about. Strikeout total's a little low, but 3 and 7 in 20 starts. It's kind of just the story of MudCats year 1 here.
Don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see
Fork
what he's
ball
got in this one.
completely wide there of
the leadoff batter
Sally
as he looks
Perez
at ball 1.
behind the plate in this one.
And that one sliced foul.
Of course, we remember command is just an issue staff-wide here in year 1.
The 1-1
Ball
is
fouled
off.
away by Langford. Drop in a sweeping curve, hopefully. Ground ball to
Right
Rock.
side, hard hit.
One away.
Throws to
Got him
first
on
in
top of it.
time.
We'll take
One
it.
up, one down.
Batting second.
And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup.
So we'll see Duran and a guy that does generally own us in Corey Seager, but not very often we face Corey Seager with a left-hander, even going back to MLB 24. So
make a big difference for a hitter. So
we'll see what
these
happens.
righty batters will need to take advantage and make this tactical
205
move pay off.
average, just past the end of the first half for Ezekiel Duran.
Ezekiel
Just low.
Duran in the box with one away as he takes ball 1.
Look at the control on the palm ball. Oh my God. Luckily foul. This team does allow their home runs as well. Long run for Evo. Not the greatest reaction, but it'll be there.
And it's caught for the out.
So 2 away. It's not a horrendous
Batting
start.
third, the shortstop.
2 down, base is empty.
See what we can do here with Corey Seager.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
There it was. Oh, there it is. Hit it. He gets a take, gets ahead in the count.
I mean, we could technically do that. Oh my.
And that one
Long run for Evo. He's going to have time to get underneath this. Robbed it at the wall.
catch.
Oh, let's go.
Center field area, and that's why he knows
Welcome
he's got
back
a
to
chance run it down
MudCats
and make a great
franchise.
play. Leaps at the fence. Excellent job.
Robbed a
Drops the
home
ball
run
down
from
to
Corey
end it.
Seager.
And welcome back to the ballpark.
The MudCats.
New
Woo!
inning getting started. Leading off, Austin Rock.
Well, we head now to Austin Rock, batting 4th today.
Bradford back to work. And that's fouled off.
I don't understand
Turning
why
some
I'm
heads
so
with this
ass.
recent stretch of impressive play.
Uh-oh.
Ball
21.
inside. Lots of rookies can have a hot streak, but once the league gets a starts attacking,
It might still be MLB
things can
25, to
shift
be
in a
honest. I don't
hurry.
know if I ever
I'm interested to
changed
see
it.
how he handles those adjustments.
2 and 1 on Rock.
Now 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
3-1.
What's a good pitch there?
We'll take a leadoff base runner on.
Little up and in, just on
Feel like
the
he'll
edge.
throw us something pretty
And
good here,
that's one of those,
3-2.
If you swing at it, he had a broken bat as you jump
No.
back to the dugout.
3-1, and he couldn't come
Got
up
ahead in the
with it.
count,
And
0-1.
that's how they get their first
And Bradford
base
just
runner
said,
of the
nah.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right
His
there.
brother Anthony to try and pick him up, batting 301. Contact hitter.
game. And now Anthony.
Base hit, back up the middle.
That's a base hit.
Austin heading to third. Throw wide, and runners are on the corners for the MudCats here in a second.
His mechanics hits against a firm front side.
The Rocks are on base.
Continue to carry through.
It's the Griffey swing.
So now the DH spot, Patrick Vick.
See what Pat can do.
Check swing called strike. Strike one.
Called
The offense
strike.
really struggled last night. I mean, it was awful. So I think picking up a
0-1.
run right here, that's going to get him going a little bit.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, in this
Pitch is
situation,
up in the
with a runner
zone
first, less
and
than
on
2 outs,
edges,
some
or at least
say, hey,
towards
get
the
ground ball,
corners.
double play
Not what we're
with
after.
2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch.
1 and 2. Bradford's not going to be happy that missed.
Whatever it's going to be.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and
2
third.
and 2.
That's off the mark. And it's 2-2.
Texas could have a real problem on their hands
Conscious of
here,
the pitch
especially if Pat
inside. I really
reaches.
think the outer half is open.
And
3 and 2.
Inside.
Sally Perez, who in the brief time here in MudCats franchise 25 has showcased some power. Swing and a miss. That changeup is death slow.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically, he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
Digging in, Sal
Not
Perez.
too early on that, but still. Here's Sally.
Fought off foul.
What does it take? Oh, we were late on that. Ever so slightly. Didn't think so, but yes, we were.
Comes up
Wow.
empty. That's strike 2.
I think
Looking at that
ultimately, you
pitch,
wanna
expecting
tie
it to
her off,
eventually
keep the ball
fall,
in
never
on the
did,
plate
0 and
so that
2.
She can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Breaking
Now
ball
1 and 2.
inside. And that's ball 1.
Kind of going into the same stuff that Bradford did to let Pat back in the count.
Next
2 and
offering
2.
misses
I just
down
realized
the
that
way.
Sally has a
down.
MLB The Show bat. Oops. And a blooper. That one is going to drop.
And it falls.
Rock heading to third. He should be in there easily.
As a run scores
And a
on the play.
bloop single for Sally Perez. 1-0 Nashville.
Out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to, and you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
Here's the third baseman, Jordan Guy. No hits in
See
the
what
shutout
Jordo can do.
yesterday afternoon.
204 average. I don't know what's going on with this player.
Swing and a
That
miss.
doesn't
There's a
help,
slider.
but a pretty nasty slider.
Just
1-1.
missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
If you don't care especially, then that's fine. Those are more for the ones that are the people that are a little bit more particular. Because otherwise, you know, I got to sit there and wait for chat messages all night long.
Swing and
It's a
a
decent
fly
fly
in the
ball.
air.
That
Towards
one
right
is
center.
going to drop.
Ball for a hit.
And I didn't know it until the very end. I really thought a play was going to be made.
For these guys here.
Bases
These
are
days,
loaded
most
now.
outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're
For
thinking it's going to be a pop out.
me.
It just kind of
I kinda forgot I was in the order.
No one was able to get to it. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity
1-0.
to break this game open.
Jordan Dean.
One ball.
in the
Quite
box
possibly.
here. Lets that one go for a ball.
Me, myself, batting 249. That's a bullet. Left field. Oh, we left the bases too early. That ball had no carry at all. Watch out at first base. It's not a double play, but that should have driven a run home.
The center fielder.
So up next.
So it's an RBI opportunity for Evo
Don't
instead.
need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2.
Ooh.
No strikes.
Right? What a time it would be for career home run on stream. Number 1. Ground ball. That is back up the middle. It's going to get at least 2 runs home. Runner headed to third. Oh, it won't. Oh, it does get through. Sally is so slow. Oh, my goodness. Almost thrown out at home. Evo's got an 11-game hit streak and just made it. 3-0 Nashville.
And this is when it's clear it's no fluke.
Sally.
11 games in a row.
Oh my God.
The hitting coach starts to leave you alone. You're going so good.
3-0 MudCats in an RBI chance for Ash now.
Next to hit, Ashton Ziegler.
Ball 1.
First offering misses badly for ball 1.
If you're going to be a championship
0 for 1, a weak
you've
fly
got
out
to
to
hit
right
with
field.
runners in scoring position. And after last
Inning that
night's
has gone
struggles,
so
I'm sure
wrong
this
for
team
Cody
is chomping at the
Bradford.
bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
Late with the swing there.
I would throw
Late
her
on
another
his
breaking ball.
fastball.
Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. She's having a hard time catching up.
Ooh, didn't get that either.
Runners on first and third.
2 and 1.
Here in the second game of the series. Fouled off.
Really treating Ash like a threat here.
Back a little bit longer for that changeup as she fouls that fastball back.
Whoa!
3 runs for him here.
I don't know about anybody else, but that pitch looked from right out of the hand that like it was going to be low.
On top here, 3-0. And we're back. Here's a big power threat. Jake
The first
Berger.
baseman, Jake Berger.
Recently taking home Player of the Month honors.
And what a show he put
Goddamn.
on last month, Boog.
Well, a
Really
3-0
impressive
lead
work
for
at the
Eve Knight.
dish, and I'm sure his teammates and the coaching staff appreciate it. Great having a bat
Big man
like
with
this in the
stash.
lineup.
Yes, that is a very good way to describe Jake Berger.
Slice down the right side.
This is a power threat and a guy that could give us issues here today, for sure. Thankfully, Knight did get the sweeping curve down there. Rock on the run. Doesn't make the catch, but it'll just be a single for
And a
Jake
good
Berger.
start to the inning.
That's a mistake to go back after the sweeping curve to the slurve.
Higashioka stepping
And then
in for
missing with the
Rangers.
slurve as well.
This
That's
has been
not
a
great.
career year for him when it comes to driving in runs. And
I
takes
kind of
low for
forgot
ball
just
1.
how quick
Higashioka
Knight's delivery
working through some
is
struggles
out of the
lately.
stretch. It's the Clayton Kershaw delivery.
Next offering is in for a strike.
94
they say
in
baseball's a
there on the
game of
fastball.
failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes
Fork
you'll have
ball
tough
could be
stretches
2.
just like this.
We'll get Berger.
There's one.
Throwback to first and a double
And
play.
that is a double play.
They made that double play
Batting
look
six.
so easy,
The
but it
right
was
field.
far from
That's
routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make
Yeah.
tough plays look simple.
Pretty routine.
So 2 down
Had to
now,
charge it
and
maybe a little
here
bit too
is
much, but still.
Adolis Garcia.
Adolis Garcia with the bases clear.
First
Fork ball
pitch,
just
and he
low
just
from Knight.
misses.
Yeah.
That is out of play.
Going back to back with the fork ball after just
2
missing on the
outs, bases
first one
empty.
is probably bad enough, but then to make a bad mistake with it, oh boy.
Headed
Down the
towards
line,
corner.
Turbo Yoda, no play.
And a foul ball.
And the 1-2.
And that's
Chase it. Got him on the outer edge.
Hey.
Leadoff man on, but a double play and a strikeout for Knight.
3-0.
No complaints about the early efforts on the mound or at the plate, oddly enough.
Back in Arlington.
Crazy, I know.
His
The right
dudeness, the
fielder, his
dude.
dudeness.
So we'll see Turbo Yoda
Dude.
with his metallic shoes.
That one's upstairs.
Leading off the
ball
third
one.
inning here.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
2-0.
Another ball.
Yeah. Well, Evo in center field set the tone.
That's
Didn't get that either.
Corner, and it's 3-0.
3-0 on the.
That one misses.
Perfect walk.
So a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to
I mean, there's just no
there,
break
just missed his
if you're
spot.
Cody Bradford
Didn't
here.
offer at it. Now
You got the
has
one
someone to worry
left-hander
about
in the
for
order, and
Frost.
then everybody else
So
batting from the
man
right
aboard.
side. So
Austin Rock, the next to hit. That one fouled off. Rock with another
good swing on a
scorching
90-mile-an-hour
run of play lately.
fastball. Drew a walk his first time up.
The pitch. Swing and a miss.
Kept thinking that ball was coming back. Never did.
We've gotten used to
Just
seeing him
watched
put
it.
together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boog. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to
Up
watch.
high.
And that's way high.
1-2.
And that is ball one.
Not going to be a long one for Bradford either.
And a breaking
misses.
ball misses outside.
Well, I think
Wanted
he's
the call.
trying to get a feel for where that one missed.
sure
I mean,
why.
It could have gone either way.
been
but
small all
he looked
day.
a little shocked for a second there.
Oh!
Looking. That K is his third of the game.
I was totally confident in taking that pitch.
Getting ready to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so
He
far.
kept trying that outer edge. Finally got a call. That one's going to be in the gap and could be a little trouble. Turbo Yoda heading to third. He slides in. MudCats have runners at first and third again.
The batter, the designated hitter, Patrick.
Runners in
Turn
the
it over
corners
to
here.
Pat.
One away.
0
Vic
for 1.
will hit next. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Swinging a foul straight back.
Still in the, Pat is still Dutch.
The 0-1. And a swing and a miss there.
Oh, my.
Here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
However, we still hate Pat's swing.
And a good eye there.
Outer edge
Action
trying to
in
get
the
us to
pen
chase
down there.
to no
Kumar
avail.
Rocker appears to be
Bullpen
getting
action
loose.
in the third. Oh, my.
Out
To center. That'll be deep enough to get the run in. The throw from Leody Taveras. It's a fairly decent one just up the line. And Turbo Yoda here this year has decent speed, so there was never really much of a chance to get him.
Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
Good effort on the throw home,
Here's
though.
the catcher to hit, Sal Perez.
We'll see Sally Perez.
Check swing, and she went 0-1.
What did I just see?
Sliced
Slap
hard
foul.
to foul.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm even trying to jump all over on that first pitch with anyway. Doesn't have anything that fast.
Pitch in the dirt. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
He's gonna throw a curveball that dips below 70. Yeah, well, he would have to stick around long enough.
Just missed. Rock off of first with 2 away.
2-2 on Perez.
Gets a
Fouled
piece
that
there.
off
We'll
as
do
that
it again.
fastball just dipped into the strike zone.
2 outs.
Make
Fastball
it
is
full.
outside.
Great RBI
Full
spot
count.
here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in
Okay.
motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Oh,
Swing and a miss.
what
Strike out.
break on that
4
curveball.
Strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Or strikeout for Bradford, but he's also allowed 4
We
runs.
move on to the bottom of inning number
Bottom of the
3.
third, Simeon Smith and Taveras.
4-0.
Due up for Texas.
Back at Globe Life
Leadoff,
Field,
with a
bottom of the
base
inning. Now it's the second baseman,
Marcus.
Marcus Semien.
Simeon.
Marcus Simeon could be an issue.
And that drops in for a strike.
Batting 273. Chopper to Ash. He's got decent speed.
Sends it across the first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
We talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's
Like it.
hand. The way it comes out of her hand as an infielder.
Now Josh Smith.
Wow, really impressive.
One of the few
So digging in,
left-handers in the order here.
That's in
Wow.
there. Strike one.
That pitch started in and ended
Yes.
up on the outside edge, just changing planes.
We all
is
remember
very
Oakland
difficult,
A's.
especially for a
Marcus
left-handed
Semien.
hitter
He was
to
one of the
track.
worst fielding shortstops in the league. That was always so bizarre, that turnaround. Like he got so much better.
Next offering is down low.
Ball that beats Sally Perez there.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Oh no,
One out, base is empty.
that's no good.
Foul ball left side.
Fouled away
He'll see
again.
Another.
Foul
was an easy
territory
pitch to
here at the
hit.
warehouse.
It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Ground ball. Ash is there. Playing some fine
Sends it to
defense
first.
today.
And
Two
two
away.
straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
Batting ninth,
I love how
the
players
center
at this
fielder,
level are able to
Cody.
slow the game down, whether it's in the
It's refreshing. I feel like if this is Tigers, we're not making that play.
She had. We talk about that internal clock. She was able to gather herself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
Really nice sweeping curve by Knight, by the
Here's
way.
Leody Tavares. And
Top
that's
of the
in for a
zone, strike one.
That's a strike, and the count is 0-2.
Not where you want it. Results the same as we wanted. Slurve back up the middle. A dive from Rock. To no avail.
So a
Two-out
knock
single
keeps the inning alive.
here against Knight.
Back to the top of the lineup. Next up
Here's
for
Langford.
Texas, Wyatt Langford.
That's back up the middle.
That's through for a base hit.
Potential two-out rally
Runner puts
here
on the
for the
brakes at second,
Rangers.
So it's first and second with two out.
Back-to-back pitches have been sent right back through the box.
First and second, two outs. And now it's going to be Ezekiel Duran. Breaking ball through there for a strike. First and second, two down here in the last half of the third.
But with the palm ball fouled away. Two strikes on Duran. That one is through. Throw from the Turbo Yoda. Might have a chance here. Perez makes the tag, and the inning is over.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with two outs.
There you go.
The outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly.
Not the greatest throw, but a great tag by Perez at home plate.
Start to finish. Nice job.
Oh my goodness, and whiffed on the first one. It was when she came back down, caught the leg.
Welcome back. And
Kumar Rocker,
Kumar
14 games on the year, 45 innings.
This bullpen has some work ahead.
To bring out a right-hander to deal with all the right-handers we
Come in
have.
here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Foul ball there.
So Bradford goes 3 innings.
Next offering upstairs.
Up high, 1-1.
One ball, one strike.
Just
Outside.
missed.
MudCats already over the Rangers pretty well here. Looking for more.
Hee-haw!
It's an unfortunate call, but what you gonna do?
And it's
3-2.
filled up. That
Ball
one
4.
misses.
Take your
So a
base.
leadoff walk.
Leadoff base
What a
runner for the
battle. It's not
MudCats.
always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, she earned that walk.
And not a good start for Kumar. And it's a weak fly ball to left.
Langford.
Pulled a slider
And there's one away.
kind of on the outer edge.
Now batting, the center
And stepping in,
So now we'll
is
see
the
Evo.
speedy Eve Knight.
1 for 2, drove in a run.
That misses. 1-0.
The umps really like
Absolutely
Evo
fine. The
today.
defense wants
That's
to turn two,
unusual.
but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get 2 and end up with nothing.
Uh-oh.
Grounder might
That
be 2.
should be a double play. Evo beat it out. So no double play, but a fielder's choice.
Now it's the shortstop, Ashton Ziegler.
Ash with 2 gone.
In this one. The shortstop
1-0.
takes the ball.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Ground ball and
Into
back up the
outfield
middle.
for a knock.
I thought about going to third with Evo, but that ball just hit that grass
Throw
out
in
there and
holds the
died.
lead runner at second. 2 on now.
Well, a chance for the number 3 hitter in the Turbo Yoda.
His dudeness, the dude. He's 0 for 1. Fastball
right.
for a strike.
Fastball in from Kumar. It's something we see a little bit better. Whoa!
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
I thought he threw the same damn thing.
Tough situation early. Just gonna
Exactly
try to
why I threw it.
simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
0-2.
And it's fouled off.
I've been out in front of curveballs badly this game. Really, really badly. It's a good foul, though.
2 on, 2 outs.
And ground ball, base hit to the right side. Evo is rounding third, heading home. He's out. What a throw from right.
And that ends the inning.
Adolis Garcia put it on the money.
No help. An absolutely perfect throw to get him right on the money. Excellent tag by the catcher. And
That is the right
ends on
decision to
an
go,
awesome
though.
play.
That throw had to be perfect, and it was. A little bit. A little bit.
It's that time of the season. Let's check out some notable
Trade candidates. Who's joining the MudCats? Should we get Jose Altuve? No. No, we should. Corey Seager, 0 for 1.
To kick the pitch. That clips the zone. It's 0-1. Seager
No ball.
measures
1
6
strike.
feet 4 inches. A member of the 1,000 hit club, and
And
he's a
down
former
low.
rookie of the year.
I think he nerfed his speed this year.
He swings and fouls one off.
Swinging a foul on the slurve.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
I don't think that was my choice. Chopper back
to the
tonight.
mound.
Should have him.
Slings
One
to
gone.
first, and 1 gone to the 4th. That's
Maybe
a
it was
good
just
leadoff
the
man.
maybe it was just the spin then. I don't know.
And now it's
I don't remember if you've got a good spin or not.
He's already singled in this
Jake
game.
Berger.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
These hitters have been very
Swing and a miss on an
aggressive
odd
early in the
choice.
count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient.
1-1.
Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
1 down, base is empty. Swing and a grounder foul.
Late
first
on a
base
fork
side.
ball. He's probably going to take a steep, but let's try.
Foul ball still a 1-2 count.
Probably. A 1-2 palm ball. He
Stays
fouled that
alive.
off, too.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Not really sure where to go.
Good job to fight that one off.
I'm trying to get him to take a pitch.
And they'll do it again.
We're just going to continue to foul balls off. One, two, again. And a
That's out to
shallow
center
fly
field.
ball to center.
Knight.
A lot of effort for Evo.
makes the grab. 2 down. And now the catcher
Now we'll see
comes up to him.
Higashioka.
Kyle Higashioka. And
I'm really
breaking
confused
ball
as to why
drops in
Knight
there.
doesn't have a bigger meter yet. Maybe it goes into pass starts.
Can't pick it
Booted
up
it
quickly.
at
Still
shortstop.
fires
Ash
to first.
recovers.
This play doesn't cost him. Inning over.
Bit of a
Nothing doing
problem
here this half.
fielding
We're
the
headed
ball,
to
but
fifth.
no
The
harm, no
MudCats
foul.
on top
4-0
4-0.
Nashville as we head to the 5th.
Taking a look at some notable Rookie of the Year candidates this season.
Austin Rock.
What do you know? It's all the home run hitters on this team. And a team full of rookies. 4, 5, and 6 for
Back to
Nashville.
work. And a breaking ball drops in for a
It's
strike.
Kumar
Well,
Rocker.
these players putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really
How was
wanted
that
to get
caught?
to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Now
We're well 2-1. Had the one nice slider, but nothing since. Ground ball.
And a ground ball out to
Just
short.
shortstop.
Whips
Good
it
throw.
to first.
One away.
One away here in the 5th. So digging
The
in,
left
Anthony
fielder, number
Rock.
5. Anthony
Yeah, but you don't
for
even
two.
see Anthony Rock in that list, who I think is probably one of the highest averages on this team.
First
1-0.
pitch, not close. Rock recently
I
earned
wouldn't think the
Rookie of
Rangers would
Month
want to just
honors.
slow the pace of this game down, but that is what they've done.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Kumar
The way
Rocker,
this
who
kid
when
played
he
over
misses the
last
zone,
month,
he
it's
misses
no wonder
badly.
He got recognized for it. We'll see if he can keep it up as the league adjusts to him, though.
On the
Ground ball to
right
second this
side,
time.
Simeon. The throw to first.
2 away.
And the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th.
Now batting. Designated
So now the
hitter,
DH
Pat Ray.
spot.
We'll see,
Patrick
Pat.
Vick. He's been a great free agent sign.
Free agent
That one for
signing.
strike 1.
So hard to touch.
I don't know what got into
At the
Kumar
top of
Rocker
the
here in this
zone,
inning, but
99,
man, oh man.
98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing
I
that
hate
part of
his
the zone.
swing,
Close to
dude.
elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. Looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the
Down
catcher's
low.
mitt.
Next offering is downstairs.
We've been down this road
Too close
already
for me,
this year with the
partner, to take
Mudcats,
that
though.
0-2 fastball, but
You get
for
to the
whatever
starter,
reasons,
a
he let
starter
it go
you
by.
generally
He's
would,
still in the at-bat.
you know, beat
I
up
don't think
a
he'll
little
let
bit
the next one
early.
go.
Then it turns over to the bullpen, and you don't do anything the rest of the game.
Next offering upstairs.
2-2 on
Two
Pat.
strikes.
And that's
It'll
outside.
make it full. Yeah, that's the problem, though. It hasn't. Even our good relievers.
Oh, and he hit him.
Ball, that
Pat
goes.
gets hit in the 3-2.
And he hit him.
Now batting.
Now the catcher.
And now we'll see Sally Perez.
Sal Perez.
Which is a little odd. Probably have to wait to switch positions. I would love to... Well, we could take Sally out of this game. Put Pat behind the plate the rest of the way. I mean, we don't see Sam Squatch very often. That's a right-handed bat, though. I mean, there's really nothing that says we should do any sort of move. Probably.
That one the
Little
other way.
opposite
Simeon.
side
Over to
blooper
first.
on a
That's
curveball.
the third out. No runs, no base hits.
Perez
no
is
errors,
out.
and a runner left.
Score remains
Right now,
4-0 as we head to the
coming
bottom
up,
of the 5th.
Mudcats have the lead. Welcome back. Let's check out what's
See the
going
tough
on.
run of form.
Really been struggling.
3-7 in our last 10. That goes back to pre-All-Star break. It really is a warehouse. I don't say that for no reason. The outside of it just looks like the same stuff they make pole barns out of. Garcia with a
This one's bounced
chopper.
on the ground.
Oh, need to get that ball out.
Flips it
One away.
across. One up, one down.
Double clutch that.
Here is Marcus.
Not what we want to see.
Second baseman, Marcus Simeon.
Right at Evo, carrying a little bit though.
Knight under it.
Is that
Balls it
2
in,
outs on
and
2
there's 2
pitches?
away.
The batter, number 8, designated hitter.
2 outs, base is empty. Josh Smith stepping in for the Rangers.
See Josh Smith.
Grounded out his first time. Ground ball right.
Rock's
side,
gonna get
Rock.
there. That's 5 shutout innings
And they go down
for
fast. 3 outs
Eve
on
Knight.
3 pitches.
On
The
3
Rangers
pitches.
sit down in order.
Here in the 5th.
On the short end of a 4-0 score.
Uh-huh. That's possible with innings like that. Saves a lot of pitches.
Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
I guess pitching is my strong suit today, at least saving the pitch count, because, I mean, hell, we went 8 innings with Casey Mize in Tigers franchise.
In the
1-0.
dirt, ball 1. Bullpen
So
action
Kumar
for the
Rocker back
Rangers.
to work,
Josh
but his
Sforz
replacement's
up
warming
and
up.
loosening in the pen. Milner also getting ready.
It's the ball you want. 1-1. And a
Line to the
right has a chance.
trouble
No.
here. Puts it away for
Stayed
the out.
up for
1
Adolis
down.
Garcia.
Now batting,
So up
the
next,
first baseman.
Jordan.
Well, you know, I'm just my usual 0 for 2.
Swing and a miss. 0-1. Dean
0-1.
with some struggles at the plate recently.
Boy.
Not uncommon for rookies. At 96,
He sure
that pitch
has.
is in for a strike.
You know, Boog, at the start of my career, I got only 3 hits in my first month, but I kept at it, and I finished the year hitting
Ground ball to
300.
second.
I know he's going
It's out
through it a
number
bit
2.
right
Kumar
now, but he's
Rocker's doing the
capable of
job.
figuring it out.
2 quick outs.
He's not going to
over
go
the top
too
of the
deep,
6th.
but
Now batting.
So the lineup
The
flips
he's
over.
been enough of a
And now here's the
disruption
speed threat. Outfielder
to our bats.
Eve Knight.
And a left, that'll drop.
Field, and it'll touchdown for a base
Seeing
hit.
eye
So
single
he gets
for
on base and
Evo.
keeps it
With
going.
2 away here in the 6th.
You know, I was watching his rounds
His
during
second
batting
hit of the
practice
night.
today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball
Ziegler.
travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a
So
little
Ash with a
anxious and
2-out
you get away from
chance.
that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent.
Evo on the move. That was a great jump.
Pitch misses.
Off-speed pitch. Evo's in easy.
Second, and that was not close.
Here's what I think the manager's thinking.
Stolen
right now.
base
Today,
number
we're not
29 on the
it's
year.
hard to get extra base hits. We've got to make something
That
happen
number
to get a
alone
runner in
should
the
have
scoring
him
position. That stolen
in
base, excellent
Rookie of the Year
call. Now, all it
conversations,
takes is
but
perhaps a single
again, the
to
home
put a run on the
runs
board.
seem to be the only driving factor. Went to the changeup. Very late break
Knight
on it.
at second with 2 down.
That one to right. Bad reaction by Garcia, but it hung up there long enough to the point that it didn't matter.
All they get on to the bottom of inning number 6. The MudCats
9-1-2 for the MudCats as Eve Knight continues to cruise. See if that still holds true.
Welcome back to the
Leadoff
ballpark
for the
as we
Rangers,
check out
the
the current
17th.
playoff pick.
Hey, we're in the hunt.
Tom Harris.
All these teams are blue except the Orioles. Fucking black boxes right in the middle. It would be a stretch if this was like the start of September. The fact that this is late July, we're in a good spot.
Just missed.
1 ball, no strike.
And uh-oh.
Line drive base.
Leadoff single, Leody Taveras is the
And
top
they
of the
have their
order
first
is going to
base
swing
runner
around
since
here.
the 3rd inning.
Now batting, the left fielder.
What a run Knight was on.
Wyatt Langford stepping in for the Rangers. 1 for 2.
Here's Langford. Ball in the dirt. Good
Squirts
block by
away a little
Perez.
bit.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Ooh.
Ball for a strike.
Firing in. Good pitches so far in Langford. Fouled off.
It off. Still 1-2.
Love how you can see that little ball tracker when it's in the air underneath the stands. Blocked again by Perez. Problem becomes all these real strikeout pitches really aren't that effective against right-handers.
Well, you can't really adjust your
So
game
you're up
plan
there
for that
just
last
flailing,
pitch. Guy
kind of.
hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Just center.
Center field.
Chasing Evo back. One away.
And there's one away.
He's shaping up to be the longest inning of Knight's day.
So a man aboard, and
here's Duran.
Ezekiel Duran. That pitch
Got the call on that too.
0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Swing and a miss.
This one in the dirt.
No advance on another ball in the dirt this inning. That one got away from Perez the farthest. So just threw the fork ball. Maybe a slurve here. Fouled away.
0-2.
Oh, that's going to drop.
A line drive. That's a base hit into left
That's
field.
trouble, but it is just a single. No
They
advance
fired
at
in
second
quickly,
base either.
So it's first and second with only one away.
Perhaps.
So now it's Corey
But now it's Seager.
That one finds the
Needed
zone.
a better slurve
And that's
there.
strike one. Runners
he
at
was
first
going
and
to swing.
second with one gone here in the bottom of the sixth. Hit hard but foul off to the left.
The 0-2.
That misses the zone. And the count 1-2.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in.
2-2.
Find a way to get on base.
2-2.
Come on now.
Keeps the
Boy.
back going with a foul ball. One out.
No
Runners at
idea
first and
how
second.
he didn't do more damage on that.
Spoils the
Piece of
two-strike
that,
pitch, and he'll
too.
see another.
Oh, that just doesn't strike anybody out. Swing and a miss. I stand corrected.
So far, just one of those days. For
Down
this
goes
lineup.
Seager, out number
On,
2.
and you're looking at having a big
How many of
game,
those breaking
and
balls did we
strikeout
throw, and he
rate just
finally
went
got
wide fire.
a swing and a miss on one?
To step up and try to do something, pick up his teammate and his glove.
Berger.
It is
Next
Jake
to hit,
Berger,
takes
though.
ball one.
Get the Rangers back in this game with one swing. Chopper.
Swing and a bouncer.
Ash charges. Throw to first in
Handles,
time.
throws to first, and that is that.
6
Rangers
shutout
lead
innings
there.
for
They trail
Eve
it
Knight on the
here,
mound.
4-0.
3, 4, and 5 due up for the MudCats. Feels like we could use some more runs here.
All set for the start of the
Leadoff
inning.
for
And now the right
Nashville.
fielder, his dudeness, the dude.
The dude.
Sure does. It is still Kumar Rocker.
And it's fouled away.
Foul.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
That pitch that I sit there and wait for and all that, and we just took it.
Ball one there.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
2
Tried
and
to get him to
2.
chase on a slider.
Rocker's just
down
messing
and
around
away.
with us as he really has done in his tenure in the game. Hard hit Turbo Yoda. Left field, it died. Dude, what does it take for me to hit a home run tonight?
The batter, the second baseman, Austin.
Here's the second baseman, Austin Rock. He's got some
You
power,
can't
no
be
doubt.
serious, dude. It's my 4th warning track shot.
on the corner for a strike.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch, and he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
Chopper for Rock.
Ground.
Kumar with the play.
Tosses to first.
Two
And
gone.
there's 2 away. Two down, bases empty.
Good God.
And now Anthony.
3 in the Tigers-Rays game. At least 1 here. Into right field, a base hit.
Right field.
Anthony Rock does what he
And
does.
that extends the inning.
Do we go?
Now
We
batting,
steal?
designated
Patrick
hitter,
Vick.
Patrick
Now
I feel
at
like
the
we
plate.
do.
Vick.
That's not the greatest jump. Rock in there.
And the league leader in stolen bases.
We could try and
does it
steal
again.
third. I mean, 36 steals on the year.
That was close.
Something
but
tells me they're
Statcast
gonna be
shows us why
expecting
he
that.
So often seems to be on the safe
0-1
side of
on
these steal
Pat.
attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it.
Rock on the move. Got a lead. Throw it out.
Throw to third.
2 stolen bases in the inning.
That extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball.
37th. We didn't have that really last year. Like, we did. We had the speed to try and steal third, but not the
At third with 2
base
away.
stealing. It helps a little. Because if we just, like, blast something really hard, you know, there's no guarantee that it's going to score a run with 2 away. That's a
What a
ground
stop.
ball. What a play, though.
Pretty nice
Oh,
So no runs here and a base hit. No errors.
tricky one.
Seventh
But
inning
made it
stretch
look
time.
easy.
The MudCats
Stretch
with the
times
lead,
is still
4-0.
4-0.
Welcome back as we
Leadoff
take a look
for
at their
the
upcoming
Rangers,
schedule.
The catcher, Kyle Higashioka.
Hell, did just about everything we wanted to do there. We'll warm up the bullpen. Dix and Vaughn. And go from there.
And he takes a strike. Well, he's back out there
It's
to begin
such
the
an
seventh.
odd pitch.
That surprised you at all, Chris?
Yeah, a little bit. It was a little rough 6th inning
Foul
there,
away.
but his skipper's got a lot of confidence in him. But trust me,
We
they
don't
will
need
keep
the
a
pen.
close
We
eye on
might
how he does in
after
this
that
one.
last inning.
That misses the zone. 1-2 the count.
Just did enough damage. Alright. Such a good pitch there, too.
Love
A
how
hit
he let
for
that ball
Higashioka.
travel. Trusted his
The right
hands.
fielder.
Nice job of going the other way.
So a man
Shit's
at
right at the
first.
knees.
Now it's the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. That's a strike, and it's 0-1.
I really like how he's been
Adolis
attacking
sold for
hitters
2
early
tonight.
in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over
Foul
70% of
away.
the guys he's faced in this one.
0-2 now.
Pwah!
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Somehow got a piece of that. Chopper. Foul.
Foul ball.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Palm ball. Swing and a miss.
And it's a strikeout.
Haven't done anything with that
He's
pitch all
registered
day.
3 Ks in this one.
Well, it can be
Third
so tough as a
strikeout
hitter
for
to pull
tonight.
yourself
Second
out of an
baseman,
extended
Marcus.
slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. No,
One
right
away
now,
for
he's
Simeon.
really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over
Ground
the
ball.
place,
Third
racing.
base.
The throw
That
is
should
in.
be 2, and it is
And that'll do
easily.
it for the inning. Still in total command on the mound with
Even 9 through
shutout
7.
innings. The MudCats
Might at least buy him the
4-0.
start of the 8th. Can't guarantee what happens after that, but he'll start the 8th.
Now pitching for the
Welcome back,
Rangers,
and a new arm on the mound to start
Number
the 8th.
66.
Josh Spores. He's pitching on 2 days rest.
Well, we saw plenty of Josh
And here's the
Spores
catcher, Sal
in MudCats
Perez.
franchise 24. Relief pitcher now.
And the first offering is not close.
Pretty good attendance here in Texas, but Home team not doing much.
Swing and a miss, strike one.
Well, that's that slurp.
Well, we should have pinch hit for Sally Perez about 2 at-bats ago.
So tough to get that
But out here she is.
Line
Down the
drive.
line. Whoa! Caught in foul territory on a line by Jake
She seen
Berger.
the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but she made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
So digging in, Jordan.
Oh, yeah.
Guy. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Some activity in the bullpen for Texas.
Armstrong,
Sean
Hobie
Armstrong prepared to
Milner.
come on if needed.
Warming up now for Texas.
0-1. And there's a ball.
1-1. Hope we trust our bullpen here late. Ground ball, gonna be a tough play. Oh, Marcus Semien, stop it, man.
Showed us right there why he's considered one of the best.
Again, and we talked about this earlier. There was a time that Marcus Semien was one of the worst defenders in baseball.
What happened was that quick release, smooth exchange, and
Now he's a Gold Glover.
it gets, and it had to be with the wheels going down the line.
Now a chance for Jordan Dean.
1-0.
First offering misses.
Quiet
badly
night
for
for
ball
yours
one.
truly.
2 down, nobody on.
0 for
And
3.
we're at the top of the 8th. Next pitch is outside.
2-0.
And another ball.
Okay.
I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all
Perhaps
the way.
not.
See if they'll walk you.
I don't deserve a
In there
3-0
for a
strike.
And now 3 balls and a strike.
Especially a 3-0 slider.
And he chases a high fastball.
That was
there.
ball 4.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Sick. Sweet. Awesome.
2 down, nobody on. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit.
I wish I could tell you how that dropped.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate.
But hey,
I don't know
when
how he's
you're
able to shoot that pitch
in
the
a
other
bad way,
and
when
still
you're
put something
slumping,
on it. That
those
pitch
are the
is
ones that you need to
inside,
drop
and
to
he
have
likes
something
it
good
really
happen.
Deep, so pretty incredible hands to fight it off and
2
still
away.
get good wood on it.
Chance for Evo to extend this.
And the batter now, Eve Knight.
No.
Popped in the air.
Too
Left
much
field.
air.
Langford makes the grab on the run.
Had the formula right, but too much air underneath it ends the inning.
And welcome back to the ballpark.
Bottom 8.
Go for the last half of the
86
inning.
pitches deep, so
Josh
the leash should probably be short.
Knight back to work.
Oh boy.
Swing and a
Evo
ball
on the
hit
run. I
towards left
think
center
he's
field.
gonna get there.
Stretches and holds
Does.
it in.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch, man.
I mean, Evo and Ash have been playing some good defense today.
Now, Leody Taveras. A switch hitter
That means we
back
should
right.
probably take Knight out, but
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
boy.
Right through there for a strike.
1-1. He
So
swung
a
at
foul
that.
ball makes it 1-2.
Oh my.
The Rangers
17
down by 4
balls on the
in
night,
bottom
90
half of the
pitches
8th inning.
in. Swing and a miss.
Struck him out.
Strikeout
He's
for
got
Knight.
4 strikeouts now.
Well, that's always the key.
Is he still in the green? What is Knight's
Getting
stamina?
ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really
All right.
wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to
Fastball
a pitch
out
as
of
a batter
edge.
before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Oh, you are kidding me! Oh, but a wild throw!
Oh, that one right there.
Oh, one of the plays of the season, potentially
Set up to make a good throw. Maybe
just
got
to
a
throw
little
it
too
wide.
excited. He was probably feeling it as well, but either way, that's a tough play and a tough error.
First with 2 away.
There's the energy
Now
in the
number
yellow
2
now.
hitter, Ezekiel
Here's Duran.
That catches the
Still
outside
dotting the
corner.
palm ball.
0-1. Langford
That's
leads
fine.
off first with 2 down to the inning. Next
Got
up
the
is
call.
in
Oh
for
my
strike.
God.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple
In
of
the dirt.
strikes. Now back is
That's
against
plenty
the
of
wall.
speed
Gonna have to
on
figure
first
something
base.
out and figure it out quickly.
Chase Briscoe. Really?
Headed
Could
towards
be
the corner.
playable. Turbo Yoda is there in the seats.
Just
Oh!
off the inside corner, and the count is 2-2.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but
3-2.
he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Full count.
Some danger lurking. He took it for
Now
strike
5
3.
strikeouts for him
Oh
in the
my
mound.
God.
1 left for Texas. They're down 4-0.
Nice, strikes out 2 in the 8th. Haven't gotten the notification he's tired yet, and hell, he might be getting better.
Pitching for
We're
the
back.
Rangers,
It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new
Number
pitcher on the
43.
mound.
Sean Armstrong.
Shaw.
And he's been really
MudCats
shutting
haven't
down hitters from
scored
the right
in
side of the plate this year. Not a lot of
ages
hard
here.
contact, not a lot of hits, period.
And
Oh.
first offering is fouled off.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next
A lot of
one.
hard stuff from Armstrong.
The shortstop takes a ball.
Sweeper slider could be nasty late in counts, though.
And the next pitch is way outside.
2-1. Nash 1 for 4. 3-1.
Downstairs and outside.
Rather face Turbo Yoda, who almost went deep earlier. Ground ball, base hit for Ash down the left field line. Oh boy, oh, we are in so much trouble at second base, though.
Now the tag is
I had no faith,
trying for 2.
none, that he was going to be able to turn and make that throw because he was stuck up against the wall. But we fired a dot from there.
She was so close to being in scoring position.
And now the right fielder, his dudeness, the dude.
Woo.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark. But obviously, out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why
Got
he's
guys
such
in the
a high leverage
bullpen
arm.
if
Just
Knight
doesn't
is not
matter
able
for
to
him.
get through the
He looks
ninth,
at
by the
attacking
way.
the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
That one missed.
2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hey, it is a multi-hit game still. For what it's
That
worth.
one misses, and that's ball 3.
3-1 on
First pitch strike
Turbo
from the
Yoda.
pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's
Ooh.
seat with the 3-1
All right.
count.
And now it's filled up.
Full count.
3-2. Bad. Whoa! That might be a base hit off of Seager.
Safe at first, no play.
I don't think that's going to be ruled an error. And it is not.
Man at first
One
with
out
one
hit
gone.
for
Austin
the Turbo
Rock,
Yoda, so
the
the
next to hit. 0 for 3 in this
out on the
one.
base pass, not ideal. Ground ball, base hit. Austin Rock turned on one. MudCats coming alive here off Sean Armstrong.
Anthony Rock.
You know Rock is going to be able to put a swing on something here. Oh my, left center field. That ball is down.
Like extra bases.
All the way to the wall.
One run is in.
That is going to be a 2-run triple for Anthony Rock to make it 6-0. Gives Eve Knight a little bit more wiggle room.
Take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you got some real estate.
If
to
we're
run
gonna
on.
go
It's
for a
such good
complete
feeling.
game.
Nice liner into the gap right there.
Oh, I thought he went to third. Like, genuinely. Apparently only a double.
That one clips the outside
Dot on
corner.
Pat.
Strike
No
1.
balls, 1 strike.
One out and a runner at second.
Oh my. Well, it's going to turn into a triple. Wild pitch.
Pitch allows the runner to advance.
Good Lord.
Well, that right there can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball
Ninth inning is going horribly for the Rangers.
Sure you can make it because you're already in scoring position. Well, he was sure there, and now he's only 90 feet away from scoring.
Some good stuff late. The one out in this inning, trying to stretch a single into a double. Ground ball, dive by Seager. That's going to be another hit, and it's 7-0.
It's an RBI single, and they're pulling away up by 7 now.
4 runs, or 3 runs rather, in the inning.
Making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Sean Armstrong is done.
Wow.
Cole Winn on the pitch.
Bring on Cole Winn.
With the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost
I mean,
just put that
I was gonna take Sally out. There's just not really a reason to.
Numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
And now here is Sal.
Sally, of course, not a threat against right-handed pitching.
That one hit.
Fly ball right field. Pat retreats. Out number 2.
Makes the grab, and there's 2 away. So up next, Jordan.
LC Jordo. 2 away here in the 9th. Base hit. Back up the middle.
And there's a hit.
My goodness. Everybody gets a hit here in this 9th inning, except apparently Sally Perez.
Waiting around right there. She was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got
Chance
a
for any more?
barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Hard hit.
Jordan
Left
Dean
center.
Langford.
That's another
Passing this
ball that
one
has
up.
not
He's there.
carried
He's got
as
it.
expected. And the
And
inning
that'll
is
do it.
over. 3 runs for the MudCats in the 9th inning.
Bottom of the
Eve
ninth
Knight
coming up, and we'll see if he can complete the shutout
will
after the break.
go back out and try and complete a complete game shutout.
All set for the
Leading
bottom
up
of the
for the
ninth.
Rangers,
Now
the
it's Corey
shortstop,
Seager.
Corey.
Singing, you can't ask for anything
Seager.
more. This guy checks all the boxes.
100 pitches
He's the
into
ultimate
his night.
professional, and it doesn't
Knight's
just
back
start
out
at
here.
Game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
The shortstop
Ooh.
takes the ball.
1 ball.
We have
1
been
strike.
benefited by the strike zone today.
Close.
Wow.
Doesn't get the call.
2-1.
And it's 2-1.
Even the Rangers didn't really get that very often.
Fastball
Feels
is
like a really
outside.
rough spot to
count here. He's been
switch
throwing
that,
strikes
but
all day.
okay.
Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
That one misses.
Down, ball 4,
So a leadoff
first base.
walk.
Hey, 3 balls clipped the edge there. We didn't get a single one.
Around the plate as well. I mean, this guy's just capable of hitting pitches
Exactly.
off the zone and driving them along.
Exactly.
Man at first. Next to bat, the Texas cleanup hitter.
Here's Jake Berger.
And that drops in for a strike.
I say the leash for Knight should be fairly short after that.
Swing and a miss.
Oh, my.
0-2.
Nobody out. Runner at first.
Would not chase, no
In the dirt.
advance.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
Only finally getting tired. Swing and a miss.
3.
Swing and a miss. Struck
Throw
him
down.
out. And an excellent job
Did
keeping
not.
it right there.
Really mattered.
Now batting.
So that's number 6 for Knight tonight.
Stepping in, Kyle.
He's 2 outs away.
First off, and it just misses.
You can't make this
Seager
shit
leads
up,
off
dude.
First with 1 away. And a foul ball.
Should be 0-2, but just making Knight's night a little bit more difficult. In there!
At the
Come on!
That curveball's
I haven't
been a
dotted
big
that
pitch
pitch
for
up
him
all
today.
night.
He's been able to get ahead in the count with it. He's also been able to use it to put guys away.
Fouled off.
Fouled off. And they'll do it again. Man at first, 1 away.
Blocked again.
In the dirt.
Sally Perez had a rough night. And not because she's done anything wrong. It's just more so the fact that Been a lot of pitches in the dirt. Oh, flinch.
Now it's 3-2.
Ground ball. Could be 2. That is a complete game shutout for Eve Knight.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of
Went a long way. Never out of energy. But man, oh man. A team with a record much better than ours. And a pitcher that entered this game 3-7. Just went the distance against the Texas Rangers. 7 runs on 16 hits for the MudCats, none on 7 for the Rangers. Next time out for Nashville, I do believe we're up against Houston.